Alright, hey guys, what's going on today? Here it is Fat Matt, and today we're going to be doing a video, but we're going to include Twitter, because I was like, I kind of want to include Twitter into a YouTube video, because I've never done anything like this. It's kind of like a YouTube comment video where, you know, people could just put their ideas into a list or things I'm trying to talk about. So anyway, I tweeted out, hey, I'm going to be making a video on unpopular opinions in CoD Zombies, because I just think that's fun to discuss. And I said, reply with one to be featured. For example, mine would be that Transit is better than Origins. Obviously, I disagree with that statement because Origins is my favorite map of all time, but I still put that in there just to, you know, like show that like opinions that aren't popular, but they still exist. I don't know, they're just interesting to talk about. So without further ado, let's get right into the list. So the first one is from Jolts or DJ Oz, whatever you want to call him. Voyage is the best map on BO4. I disagree, but that's definitely a popular opinion. Voyage is actually, it's a good map. I just don't like it. GK is trash. I can agree to an extent. The atmosphere is beautiful, but like the Easter egg quests, and it's just a difficult map. It's just not fun to play. 9 is trash. I agree. I don't like 9. The layout's super simple, and I just get bored. 5 is better than Classified. 5 has a lot less to do. Classified's a lot cooler because it's a lot more Aether-ish, and I like how it involves the storyline more. So I'm not gonna have an. I don't agree. Blood of the Dead is better than Mob of the Dead because there's more to do on Blood. Now I can see agreeing with this. I don't know, man. I actually really like both these maps equally. I think Blood is a little overhated, but Blood is awesome, man. Premise on Alcatraz, that's something we were waiting for years before it happened. But yeah, I can see that. That's a good opinion. And then we have Mata saying, I can fill the list. I know you can. I just want to put that in there because I think it's funny. Mata has a lot of unique opinions on zombies, and I like all of them, but they're very unique. So anyway, the next one. We have my friend Rumor saying the Chaos story is better than Aether. Okay, if you want to say in Black Ops 4 the Chaos storyline is better than Aether, that's fair. But if you're going to say Chaos is better as a whole, I disagree. Now, yes, Aether is all over the place. It's not really like a linear story to follow, where Chaos is start to finish, and, you know, it's actually easier to follow. The characters are fun, and it's kind of just Treyarch experimenting, and I love Chaos, but it's not better than Aether. Aether's our OG storyline that's been going for 10 years, but Rumor, that's a good comment. And then we have Expert Fusion saying Voyage of Despair is a good map. I agree. Well, I don't love Voyage, but I agree with it being a good unpopular opinion. Then we have Alpha Omega is the best BO4 map. That's a hot take right there. That is a huge hot take, because I think Ancient Evil is better than that map. I think Blood's better than that map. And after we've had months to sit on it, I'm going to say it's better than TOG. So Alpha Omega, I'll say is top 3 in BO4. Maybe. Moon is shit. I agree. I never loved Moon. Kino is overrated. People only like to play it for nostalgia. That's fair. Kino is really boring, but I love Kino. I played it when I was a kid. I would still play it now, but people do only like it for nostalgia. That's not a point that is completely unrealistic. And then we have Code Man 98 or Skullbasher saying the Lightning Staff is the best staff on Origins. Now, I just think this is a really fun take because not a lot of people agree with that, I feel like. Now, the Lightning Staff is definitely the best regular staff. It'll get you out of sticky situations. It's definitely better than the regular Ice, Wind, and Fire Staff. But the upgraded Lightning Staff is some hot garbage. The fire rate drops and the upgraded shots just aren't that good. But I like this hot take. I think it's cool. Anyway, so Ross Litcher, did I say that right? Says Shangri-La is the top 5 zombies map of all time. Also, the training strategy with the shrink ray in the minecart area is one of the funnest high round strategies to do. I can't say I agree with the top 5 placing of Shangri-La, but it's a cool opinion. I think all these Black Ops 1 maps are super, super underrated. They don't get enough attention. Shangri-La is an awesome map, and it's honestly a map I can't say I've played a lot. So I can't say it's top 5, but you putting it in your top 5, that's like a statement right there. Not a lot of people would say that, so I definitely agree with the fact that that's a cool, unpopular opinion. Then we have Scorpiolo saying Origins is overrated. Now, actually, he has a lot of stuff here, so I'm just going to say like one point that he makes, and I'm going to say if I agree or disagree. Origins is overrated. Disagree, it's my favorite map of all time. Chaos Story is better than Aether. Disagree. Every Aether map in BO4 is horrifically bad besides Classified. Disagree. I enjoyed Aether in BO4 even though it was a hot mess. BO1 isn't that good. I love BO1, so I disagree. World at War is better than Black Ops 1. I disagree. Shinonuma is better than Durace. Holy shit. These are some very, very hot takes or unpopular opinions. I don't agree with any of them. And Scorpio says that he could also fill this video. I don't disagree with that statement. Those are some really hot takes. I actually like all of those opinions. They're very interesting. And then we have Revived Gamer saying, I would say Blood is better than Mob, but I'm actually going to go with Ancient Evil being better than Origins. I think this is my favorite one of the whole video because I look at Ancient Evil and I look at Origins, and you can actually compare and contrast them. Because in my opinion, Origins is the best map in the Aether storyline, and Ancient Evil is the best map in the Chaos storyline. They both have 4 elemental wonder weapons. They both have a super fun Easter egg quest. They both, you know, have respectively cool boss fights, very cool atmospheres. You know, Ancient Evil has hell where you know, have to fly there. Origins has the crazy place where you have to teleport there. There are so many, like, these maps are honestly parallels, and I think that's a really, really, really good statement. I don't agree with it because I still think Origins is the best map of all time, but I love this opinion, and I just think it's really cool because these maps are very, very comparable, and I think that's something a lot of people don't really realize, is that these maps are actually, like, very, very similar, but at the same time, they're so different. That's why we love COD Zombies. But anyway, the next comment we have is by Wake or Walker Fizz. He says, Kino's overrated. Just, that's it. Kino's overrated. And then Deltas goes, how dare you? I just thought this was funny. I had to leave it in there. I know we already called Kino overrated earlier. Kind of a common hot take, because a lot of people looking back at Kino say, well, that map's kind of boring. But back in the day, it was awesome. And now we have Joramun Grand MD. I didn't say that right at all, but he says Origins and Mob of the Dead are overrated. Black Ops 3 Zombies was the best zombies, and Gobblegums were pretty fun. Now, Origins and Mob of the Dead are overrated. I can agree to an extent because they both get a lot of praise, and to be honest, they're not perfect, but I still love those maps. I mean, they're my top 2 maps, so I can't really talk a lot of shit, but I do like that point. And then BO3 Zombies was the best zombies. Now, I feel like that... I feel like that's consensus. That's pretty popular. But then again, like, I like BO2 the best. There's a lot of guys that, you know, still like the older Zombies games the best. And the Gobblegums were pretty fun. I agree that they were fun, but they just broke the balancing of Black Ops 3 so hard, which isn't a bad thing. Because, like, when you hop on Zombies and you want to get to a quick high round, you can pop round robins, perkaholics, and do all this stuff. It just kind of breaks the game. It's not really that fair. But anyway, we have Grabbing a Slice saying Alpha Omega was the best Black Ops 4 Zombies map. I love this one because Alpha Omega is a map I played for like a week. I haven't really touched it since, and it was awesome. I loved it for the storyline, but the only problem with it is that it's a remaster. It got boring so quick because we're just returning to Nuketown. All of Alpha Omega is already on Black Ops 4. If you play Blackout, you land Nuketown, you're playing Alpha Omega. There's even fucking zombies on it. They literally just took the bunker, you know, made that zombified, like, you know, they added some COD Zombies Aether stuff to it, but that's pretty much it. So I would really love to agree with this. This is definitely unpopular. A lot of people like Ancient. A lot of people don't like Alpha Omega. A lot of people would think that it's the worst map, and that could segue, yes, into the next question. We have Game Explorer 100 saying Alpha Omega is the worst Aether Zombies map. Blood of the Dead is a great map. Chaos Story is pretty solid. Now, these are all unpopular, I feel like. Alpha Omega is the worst Aether map. Is just funny because that guy just said that it's a really good map or even the best map. So I just love how Alpha Omega, it's not really regarded as a good or a bad map. It's kind of just meh. That's where I put it, in meh. And they have polar opposites opinions on the map, so I thought it was cool to contrast or compare those. And Blood of the Dead is a great map. I agree. A lot of the community does not, but I totally agree. Chaos Story is pretty solid. It is pretty solid, but when you're putting it up against the Aether storyline and releasing DLCs and just having overall fans play the maps, it's pretty hard to get people into Chaos. I'm not going to lie. And then we have Comic Kid saying the best wonder weapon will always be the Thunder Gun. That is a great comment. You know, as many wonder weapons that have come out after the Thunder Gun and are statistically better, and a lot of people would say that, you know, their favorite wonder weapon is not the Thunder Gun, it's OG. It's Kino der Toten. You know, you're young, you're playing COD Zombies, and you have the Thunder Gun. And that's all it is. So I love this comment too. And then we have Hope Light saying Mob of the Dead is overrated. Now, a lot of people love Mob of the Dead. A lot of people hold it to such a high standard. And he's just saying it's straight up overrated. I know a couple people have said that already. But Mob's overrated. I can kind of agree. You know, it gets such high praise. But then again, it's such a cool map. I have the posters up there somewhere. But Mob of the Dead is like the start of the Aether storyline pretty much, because it introduces the multiverse. You know, it's the first time we really heard of Primus before it was a thing, because you had Weasel mentioning Nikolai, and we didn't know what he was talking about at all. But now we do, and we know that Mob of the Dead actually plays a very important role in the story. But Mob of the Dead is overrated is definitely a great comment. Now that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now it was kind of a quick one for having this many Twitter questions. If I talk too fast still, you guys can yell at me. If you want to be in the next video, I would follow me on Twitter. Just saying, it's Fatman on Twitter. The link will be in the description. And I will tweet out stuff like this occasionally, you know, just getting your guys' opinions for videos. If you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also, guys, before this video truly ends, I just want to let you guys know, if you become a member, you get shouted out in every single video. That is what this is. So shout out to Just Suspect and Hey There for being members on the channel. You are highly, highly appreciated. Thank you so much. So I will actually see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for watching. I think I said that 3 times now, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. That's 4 times. Whatever. Peace. Bye.